tengo nerviosa con la casa meeting de Natalie.
Girl, shut up. Let me find out you only Puerto Rican when you in Puerto Rico. Get this lame girl off my screen. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, #moviebae. I am moviebae, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a review over Baddies Caribbean episode 7. But before I get too into it though, I would like for y'all to drop down and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Because here on moviebae, I do reviews, reactions, and commentary to movies and television. And if that is the type of content you like, you might as well stick around and hit the subscribe button. And if you find yourself enjoying my commentary along the way, don't be afraid to give me a thumbs up and or drop a comment down below. Now let's go ahead and get into this filler episode. This episode begins with a packing montage because the girls are getting ready to go to Puerto Rico. Diamond the Body is packing with one shoe on. Natalie is packing the Casamigos. I don't know, y'all. Packing liquor to me is just really crazy unless it's like a road trip. Then Jayla and Sapphire are talking about something, but I really can't concentrate because this bite wound on Jayla's chest is real life distracting. Then we find out that Slim, Too Bad, and Tink are real life bestie boos, I guess. And Slim, you look a mess. Matter of fact, let's get into the confessionals of this episode because I wasn't feeling none of it. What's going on with the prepubescent wigs and wardrobes this season? Like, I real life not feeling it. Natalie with all these jewelries and gummy bears and butterflies and hair clips and stuff in their hair. Like, now you got Rainbow Bright here, and Scotty is rocking a Hello Kitty bralette. I don't know what's going on, but y'all need to get it together because that's just not cute, especially because half of y'all over 25, damn near 40. That's just not cute anymore. I don't know, y'all. Drop y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below because I'm just not feeling the little girl look, especially over the age of 25. Now, one of the major conflicts of this episode is Scotty losing her passport, and Natalie in her confessional is saying,
"Oh my God, my passport is missing." Well, it's gonna be stuck in Barbados because nobody waiting for you.
Wow, it's giving fake friend vibes because as soon as Sapphire and Jayla come into the mix, it's, "Oh, Scotty, ain't nobody gonna leave you, Scotty." Natalie is so fake. I'm starting to think that Natalie might be a little bit jealous of Scotty. What are y'all thinking? Well, because the editing is so bad, literally in the next scene, Scotty is giving her passport. What they should have done is show the packing montage, Scotty losing her passport, and then maybe go to Slim and Tink, and then Scotty finding her passport, because that way it would at least seem like some time had elapsed. Anyways, the girls get on the PJ, and Diamond the Body is riding with the quote-unquote OGs. Quote-unquote. They're not really OGs, but she's riding with Natalie. And I like this for DTB. I just don't like that DTB is kissing Natalie's ass, but the girls know that they got to do what they got to do in order to secure a spot for next season. On this plane ride, Jayla gets into her and Gretch situation because they're thinking about, who should go home because they got so many girls in the house now. And Jayla is basically telling us that she is constantly reminded about this situation because of the scar on her chest, and she breaks down crying because I 100% understand. She was like, I have to look at this every day. I'm stuck fixing a wound, doing wound care every day, and I'm going to have to look at this unless I get a tattoo. And who want a tattoo across their chest? No shade to the women that got tattoos across their chest, but I think that is so masculine and a little bit ghetto. So I understand Jayla. Like, I started crying with her. No tea. On the other jet, the girls are turning up, twerking, doing Baddy shot o'clock. And I just think that it's so funny that every season, or since last season, since Baddies West, ever since it's like a split, Natalie's group and another group, Natalie's group is always talking about drama in the show, and the other group is always turning up, having fun, and getting to know each other. I just thought that dynamic was really, really funny. So, in the midst of this, Tink does a toast. Child. I'm just so used to them doing shots. She does a toast to, good vibes, getting to know each other, and her and Meatball being sisters. I wonder if they planned their storyline this season because I just thought that was really ironic. And then Mariah Lynn starts giving everybody the tea about Puerto Rico. I ain't never heard this girl say so much about being Puerto Rican until this season of Baddies. Like, not that you only Puerto Rican when it's time to go to Puerto Rico. I ain't trying to hear none of this fake Spanglish that you talking. So this episode, we have Slim, Too Bad, and DTB. They have a sit down, and they're talking about their altercation yesterday. DTB said she really didn't want to fight Slim. She was really going to fight Dia, but Slim jumped into it. Now, they said they're not going to fight right now. They're going to respect Natalie's space. However, let's talk about the delusion of Slim. She thinks that once she won that fight, I wouldn't say won, but I guess you did all right. And she also thinks that she didn't leave the fight with a scratch, a busted lip, her wig was still intact. The only thing that was ripped was her clothes. And I'm thinking the same thing Zeus is thinking. Flashback to last episode with the scratch on your face and the busted lip that you had, sis. That's what I'm talking about, Zeus. Way to clock it, Zeus. Claps for editing, Zeus. When the girls leave, Natalie FaceTimes Asian Doll because Asian Doll is going to be a celebrity guest on this season of Baddies Caribbean. And I just want to say, Asian Doll is beautiful, right? But this is doing a lot. This is doing just way too much for me. But Asian Doll sets the foundation for us, and she lets us know why and who she's beefing with. So she's beefing with Mariah Lynn because after George Floyd had been murdered, oops, can I say that? By the police, Mariah Lynn posts a Black Lives Matter statement. Meanwhile, Asian Doll is promoting her music, throwing that ass in a circle. And I just want to say, Mariah Lynn, you don't have a horse in this race. Be an ally and shut the hell up. When I tell y'all I was so tempted to skip over this scene, Callie, I just want to say you have so much patience. You are way better than me because I'm not about to keep telling you the same thing over and over and over. Gretch real life just doesn't get it. I don't care if you sleep with black men. I don't care if your kids are black. I don't care if your granddad is black. You're not black, sis. All those people you named are welcome to say the N-word. You, however, sis, are not. That is the entire point. My issue with Gretch is take accountability. You're not supposed to say it. So, when you get checked by black people about saying it, all you have to say is, my bad, I won't say that around y'all. Can't control what comes out of other people's mouth. We cannot. However, it's a respect thing at this point. Because now you're being disrespectful because you just, well, that's just am who I am. And if you don't like it, well then, just be prepared to get punched in your face every time you say the N-word thing. How about that? Natalie calls a house meeting because I think that she really wants to vote on having Gretch off the show. I feel like it shouldn't be a vote. Get this bitch off the show. If you are a Big Brother fan, drop down in the comments. On this past season of Big Brother, there was a white boy who said the N-word. He wasn't calling nobody an N-word. He just said it. Obviously, he's not supposed to say it. But guess what Big Brother did? They called the production team. They called him to the back, and he was eliminated. Ain't no discussion. There shouldn't be a discussion about this. So anyways, during the house meeting, DTB apologizes to Tink. DTB says she's over it, and she really just wants to enjoy the rest of her experience. Jayla and Natalie apologize to Biggie, and then we have Gretch. So when Gretchen comes in, Natalie tells Gretchen, I really just want you to take accountability for your actions. And what does Gretchen do? She does not take accountability for her actions. She goes right into meatball snuck me. So now you're trying to justify that you said that word because you were hit unexpectedly out of anger towards a black woman. Oh, okay. So Gretchen, if Gretchen would have came in and said, I apologize by offending you all by saying the N-word, that I was raised around a lot of black people, so that word is inadvertently in my vocabulary. I do understand that it was offensive to y'all, and I will try my damnedest to not say that word around y'all anymore. If she would have came in and said that, I would have had a sliver of forgiveness for Gretchen. That's you taking accountability. But what did you do? You diverted the entire conversation back to Meatball. So while I'm happy that Meatball swung you by your hair helmet, is this a hair helmet, y'all? Is this a hair hat? Did this bitch have on a hair hat for real? and mollywopped us across that floor. I know she didn't do it because you was spewing out the N-word, but I'm happy she did it anyways. Thank y'all so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. I'm about to do a shameless plug real quick before I leave y'all with my final thoughts. I've been uploading a lot of throwback reviews lately. I did the cult classic Jennifer's Body, a film analysis, and I also did a throwback review over The Cheetah Girls, where they really tried to make our childhood icon Raven the villain. Can y'all believe that? It was giving Bad Girls Club before there was a Bad Girls Club. As y'all know, every Monday around 7:30, Grant, LaShawn, and I go live. However, I have a family gathering that day, so I will not be able to join him for the live. But y'all know that next week is going to be way more action-packed with Asian Doll coming up, serving Mariah Land 2 times, 2 times in the episode, okay? Asian Doll, you made the Triple D proud just in the preview alone, baby girl. I just got to say that. So next Monday, y'all know we definitely going to be live to discuss next week's episode. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And my final thoughts for this video: never, ever, ever, ever be as delusional as Slim Too Bad.
When you complete it. Oh, you'll know. I felt very completed because I left out of there without a scratch. Yeah. A scratch. My wig wasn't missing, not a scratch. Just a titty, y'all. That's what I left with. So